Hello, class. This is Kama Perry, and I am submitting my audio visual assignment for Unit 9. I'm a little nervous. I don't like doing these. So, anyways, going into my interview that I had on Wednesday with Tremaine Jasper. He's the marketing executive at NextCare Urgent Care. The date that I did this was on December 4th of 2019. So I'm just going to read my question and then I will read what the answer was and discuss it a little bit. So the first question was I asked him was discuss what goes into effectively executing and monitoring the success of a campaign. And he said a lot goes into it. It depends on the goal. You have to have a way to track the progress and create a proposal with a deadline to present to the corporate office. You also want to stress the increase in revenue that you are trying to create, and basically you have to sell the proposal. The next question was discuss the differences between creating a branding campaign versus creating a platform. Branding would be creating a need with the people and being familiar with your product. You're using your creativity to build a platform based on your product. So in urgent care, our product is our clinics and the physicians, of course, that work in them, and the healthcare that we provide to the public. And also, we do have the billing section and assistance on that as well. And then the next question is, what is your experience with using an integrated marketing platform? He said it would be more interactive based on the feedback from the public. This could be in the form of patient surveys, comments on our website, things like that, and things that are said to the front desk people, and the feedback that we get also on the patient phone calls. And what factors do you consider the most important when attempting to influence consumer behavior? He said price and need. And then we also discussed the fact that we do a lot of the different things that we do is we do workers' compensation, and we do a lot of injuries, and of course, infections, colds, and things like that. And then we do have to refer to the emergency room for something that is out of our area of expertise. And then also price and need is an important factor. We want to keep our prices competitive, and also work with the insurances and even with people who don't have insurance. And then the next question is a customer has just posted a negative review to the company's feedback page. Facebook page, and you're in charge of responding. And how do you handle it? First of all, he said he would offer an apology. He would get with the patient and discuss what happened in detail and make efforts to resolve. The CEOs would get involved. There might be refunds that would happen, and then just try to encourage the customer to give us another chance. The most successful social media campaign to date has been, they've done a lot of community contests, things like that, and I've had patients submit photos of community projects, like, say, for instance, a food drive or something like that, just to show that we are involved with the community and that we do care. And and then, have you ever handled a social media crisis? And what did you do? Again, offered apologies from the CEO, from the physicians, offered refunds, and they encouraged the patient to give our services another chance. And we would also post that publicly in this situation, because if they've posted their negative comments publicly, then we would have to answer that, because we want to show that we do care. And then the next question is, how do you ensure that the metrics you report to your client add value in terms of making sound business decisions? you would want to ensure that the main goal is being focused on and the investment of revenue is showing a favorable profit. Um, you, the corporate office isn't going to approve something if they don't see where it's going to affect our revenue favorably, and also add to the patient's security and health. So they have to show all that. And then the next question is, give an example of how you have effectively managed a tight budget to accomplish a marketing activity. Say with a community project, we ask patients to provide photos and testimonials to post on our website, also post it on social media and broadcast electronically. We feel that the patient's opinion is the biggest, I think, would be selling factor, is a successful review and kind of like word of mouth. And then the next question would be, how would you evaluate our website? Would you do anything differently? And he said that it's good and it's sufficient because it does tell the location and what is treated and everything. But he would really like to see the physicians creating health-related blogs. And I thought this was a wonderful idea. Also, it helps the public get to know our providers and get to see their knowledge, and also I would think it would kind of help to manage conditions, say diabetes or child health related issues, anything like that. We also do see a lot of injuries, so they could talk about wound care and what to do at home. So things like that. And he was also saying that it would be nice if they had a place where people could ask questions of the physicians and have the physicians get back to them. And so that would be more interaction with the community. And then the next question is, tell us about a marketing project in which you had to coordinate and manage a diverse team of people. The above project that we spoke about with the community had to manage and post and coordinate the information that came in from the public. This would be posting photos, making sure that any comments got posted, and that it was well organized and easy for the public to understand. Then the biggest challenge, what are the biggest challenges a marketing manager faces today? You have to always keep the budget in mind and risk control. Corporate's not going to approve something that they see as more of a risk than an improvement in their revenue. And so you're always seeking for new ways to create revenue and also to care for the patient's health. And this was actually very interesting for me. The whole interview actually, to me, created more of an understanding as to what a marketing executive actually does. I mean, it's one thing to just read it and submit your assignments on it and everything, but I felt like I learned a lot from Mr. Jackson, and I really appreciated the experience. So hopefully this is considered a good assignment, and then I will submit it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.